Hey everyone, you know that feeling you get when you see someone really special? Yeah, that one. Your heart starts racing, your palms get a little sweaty, and you can't help but smile like a goofball. That, my friends, is the magical feeling of having a crush. And tonight, we're diving deep into the wonderful world of crushes with 8 surprising facts that'll make you say, "aw" and "what" at the same time. So buckle up, grab your favorite snack, and get ready to laugh along with me because things are about to get crush-tastic. All right, folks, let's get scientific for a second. Ever wonder what's going on in your brain when you lock eyes with your crush? It's like a party in your head, with dopamine as the guest of honor. Dopamine is released when you see your heart throb, and dopamine's got backup dancers too. Norepinephrine gives you energy and focus for that perfect text. Serotonin boosts your mood, making everything seem brighter. And adrenaline gets you hyped up and ready for action. So, the next time you feel your cheeks turning crimson, just blame it on the chemicals. It's science, baby. Just enjoy the ride and let those love chemicals work their magic. Hold up. Before we go any further, have you ever stopped to think about where the word crush even came from? I mean, it's not like we say, "oh man, I have a major infatuation with that person." No, we keep it short, sweet, and to the point. I have a crush. Well, get this. The term crush actually dates back to the 19th century. Can you believe it? Back then, it was all about that unspoken, unexpressed affection. Think shy glances across crowded ballrooms and secret admirers leaving poems on doorsteps. Talk about old-school romance. Over time, the meaning of crush evolved to describe a brief but intense infatuation with someone. It's that feeling of excitement and longing, often accompanied by a healthy dose of nervousness and daydreaming. And let's be real, the word crush just perfectly captures the intensity and sometimes fleeting nature of these feelings. So, there you have it, a little history lesson on the word that perfectly describes that heart-fluttering feeling we all know and love. All right, let's be honest, we've all been there. You're minding your own business when suddenly, bam, you lock eyes with your crush, and your body decides to stage a full-blown rebellion. Your heart starts doing a drum solo, your palms transform into mini waterfalls, and your face? Well, let's just say you could give a tomato a run for its money. But hey, don't worry, it's all completely normal. Those blushing cheeks and sweaty palms are just your body's way of saying, "hey there, I think I like this one." It's like your inner love guru is trying to send a signal flare to your crush, saying, "notice me, notice me." So, the next time you find yourself turning into a bumbling mess in front of your crush, just embrace the awkwardness. Laugh it off, go with the flow, and remember it's all part of the crazy, beautiful journey of having a crush. Let's talk about how having a crush can turn you into a completely different person, in the best way possible. Suddenly, you're motivated to try new things like taking up that pottery class or dusting off that old guitar, just casually becoming a multi-talented Renaissance person overnight. And let's not forget about the power of a good crush-inspired makeover. You find yourself raiding your closet for the perfect outfit, spending an extra hour perfecting your hair, and maybe even trying out that bold lipstick you've always been too shy to wear. Crushes can also bring out the best in us. You might find yourself being more kind, more generous, and more willing to put yourself out there, all in the hopes of impressing that special someone. And let's be real, sometimes having a crush can turn you into a bit of a detective. Whether your crush knows it or not, they inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Okay, let's be real, folks. Social media has completely changed the game when it comes to crushes. Remember the days of passing notes in class or strategically bumping into your crush in the hallway? Well, buckle up, because in the age of Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, things move at lightning speed. Now, you can slide into your crush's DMs with a witty comment or a funny meme, hoping to catch their eye. You can dedicate song lyrics to them on your Instagram story, adding just the right amount of emojis to convey your feelings. And let's not forget about the power of a well-timed thirst trap, showcasing your best angles and hoping for a double tap in return. But social media isn't just about grand gestures and flirty messages, it's also about the subtle art of the like. A single tap on a photo from 3 years ago can speak volumes. Whether you're a fan of the DM slide or prefer to express your affections through carefully curated playlists, there's no denying that social media has added a whole new layer of excitement and intrigue to the world of crushes. All right, let's talk about those untouchable crushes, The ones who grace our screens, top the music charts, and make us weak in the knees with just a single smolder. Yes, I'm talking about celebrity crushes. We all have them, those famous faces that make our hearts skip a beat. Maybe it's a Hollywood heartthrob with a killer smile and a charming accent. Or perhaps it's a pop icon with killer dance moves and a voice that could shatter glass. Whoever your celebrity crush may be, there's no shame in admitting that you have a soft spot for someone you've probably never even met. But what is it about celebrities that make them such prime crush material? Well, for starters, they're often portrayed as larger-than-life figures, living glamorous lives filled with red carpets, exotic vacations, and endless possibilities. Plus, let's be real, celebrities are usually incredibly attractive. With their perfectly styled hair, flawless makeup, and killer wardrobes, they're like walking, talking works of art. So, go ahead, embrace your celebrity crushes. Hang their posters on your wall, blast their music at full volume, and daydream about what it would be like to meet them in person. Let's get real, folks. Not all crushes are meant to be. Sometimes the heart wants what it wants, even if those feelings aren't reciprocated. And that, my friends, is the bittersweet reality of unrequited love. It's that feeling of longing for someone who may not even see you in the same way, of pouring your heart out in your head, but never quite finding the courage to say those three little words out loud. It's a roller coaster of emotions, from the highs of hope and daydreaming to the lows of disappointment and self-doubt. But even though unrequited love can be tough to deal with, it's important to remember that your feelings are valid. Instead of dwelling on what could have been, try to focus on the positive aspects of the experience. Maybe this crush helped you discover new things about yourself, pushed you outside of your comfort zone, or inspired you to grow as a person. And remember, time heals all wounds. What feels like the end of the world today will eventually become a distant memory. So, you've realized that maybe, just maybe, it's time to let go of that crush. Hey, it happens to the best of us. But how do you actually move on from those heart-fluttering feelings and get back to your awesome self? Don't worry, I got you. First things first, it's time for a social media detox. Unfollow, unfriend, or just plain old mute your crush on all platforms. Trust me, constantly seeing their updates will only make it harder to move on. Now that you've cleared your digital space, it's time to focus on yourself. Hit the gym, pick up a new hobby, or reconnect with friends you haven't seen in a while. Distract yourself with activities you love and surround yourself with people who make you feel good. And hey, don't be afraid to embrace the single life. Go out with your friends, flirt with cute strangers, and remind yourself that you are a catch. Who knows? You might even meet someone new and exciting along the way. Most importantly, be patient with yourself. Getting over a crush takes time, so don't expect to wake up one morning and suddenly be over it. Well, folks, there you have it. 8 surprising facts about love crushes that hopefully made you laugh, think, and maybe even relate to a few awkward moments along the way. Remember, crushes are a natural part of life, so embrace the butterflies, enjoy the ride, and never be afraid to put yourself out there. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more awesome content, and be sure to share your own hilarious, awkward, and totally relatable crush stories in the comments below. I can't wait to hear all about them. Until next time, stay crushin'. Thanks for watching.